What's going on, guys? Steve Blake here, and today I have a very special pickup. Right now, in terms of my collection, I've really been trying to cut down and go after sneakers that I've always wanted, and the sneakers apparently have always wanted me as they're sliding onto my lap. But this is one of the movie edition sneakers that Nike did. This is for the Coraline movie. This is the Coraline Dunk. It also, in the past, released the Paranorman Foamposite, as well as the Roshi Run for the Box Trolls movie. I was lucky enough to, well, I guess not lucky enough because I didn't have any luck involved, but was fortunate enough to be able to make a donation to pick these up. They auctioned off a couple pairs for the Box Trolls for charity, and I was very fortunate to be able to make that contribution this year. And I did a full video on those, so I will share that down in the description if you're curious on seeing more, or you can just search T. Blake Box Trolls, it'll come up. But the Coraline Dunk is a little special, especially this one, for a couple of reasons. So they released 3 different iterations. One was in a wooden box. I believe there's only 15 pairs of those. That was strictly family and friends. There were 100 pairs that come like this, and I believe these played into a contest, and as well as were given to family and friends and people that worked on the project. And then there was a Nike Sportswear release. And there's a couple differences between all 3 models. Shazam actually has a video with all 3. He's the only person I know of that has all 3 and actually created content around it, because surprisingly it's pretty hard to find people that have this sneaker, and there's a lot of conflicting reports online when you try to search them. So I picked these up for a phenomenal trade. I traded a Supreme piece for this. One of my friends local in the area was fortunate to have them, and it was in a position where he knew I was looking for the movie sneakers. So what I love about this presentation is that it comes with its own little retro card, and on the retro card it shows Coraline and talks a little bit about the sneaker itself, and the language that they use is kind of whimsical and kind of plays into the theme and spirit of the movie. So it's a really nice touch, especially considering Nike doesn't make retro cards anymore. Now, what's different about this pair, how I mentioned there were 3, is the Nike Sportswear version, and then the ones that are the limited ones in the boxes. These are the big button ones, and they get that name for the big buttons that are right across the laces. Now, these are actual props that were used in the movie. The ones in the wooden boxes, I believe, have large cats on them, cat faces, and those were actual faces that were used in the movie too. So this is an actual movie prop, which is pretty awesome. There's not too many sneakers that incorporate something like that. Now, the upper features kind of a burlap sack feel to it, very similar to the Roshi Runs. Again, if you're really curious about the review, check it out in the description. And they used a super buttery full ply or full grain leather on the toe box here in that copper color. The other thing that this sneaker comes with is blue laces and navy laces. I think I will be keeping this pair dead stock along with the Box Trolls, just because they're really cool collection pieces, and as you guys can tell, it's something that is kind of out of the ordinary from your Jordan Retro or typical Nike Sportswear release. Now, the other thing that makes this one special from the normal Nike Sportswear version is that the outsole is slightly translucent and it is glow-in-the-dark. This glow-in-the-dark is not that bright. It took a while for me to get it in front of a bright light, and I was trying to get it for the camera, but the effect just wasn't something like, say, Nike Air Yeezy or something like that, where you have it under the light for a second and it glows. But nevertheless, it's a really cool feature, and I can't wait to hopefully add the Paranorman Foamposite to my collection. Unfortunately, those are going for a lot of money, and this sneaker right now is going for a lot of money. So again, it really comes down to being patient. A lot of people always ask how you have money to afford the sneakers and everything like that, and again, I just want to really advocate for you guys to go out and meet people and connect, because there are people that genuinely will give back to you if you're genuinely interested in the sneaker. So adding this to the collection, let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you feel about the movie sneakers, and if there's going to be another iteration to this. Recently, for the Grimm TV series, Tinker Hatfield did a Roshi Run Mid that was donated to Dorenbecher Children's Hospital. So there's a lot of these cool kind of quirky sneakers, and those are the ones that really tell the best story and the ones I'm looking forward to picking up the most. So let me know if there's a sneaker that does that for you, or if there's a sneaker that's in your collection that does that for you. In the meantime, T. Blake signing out. Catch you guys soon. Peace.